Hey there, this is Stephanie Treasure again, host of the Coach and Profit Giveaway, where 50 plus experts share visibility, marketing, and business strategies for making six figures and more in your coaching business so that you can grow, leverage, and scale. I have invited my colleagues to shine the spotlight on the high value resources that they have provided for this special high impact event. So thank you for joining us, giving this your time, prioritizing this, and making your participation in this event truly impactful for your business. Now, today it's my pleasure to speak with my friend and colleague, Donna Duffy. Hi there, Donna. Welcome to this broadcast. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Stephanie, I'm so happy to be with you today. What an honor. Thank you so much.
Awesome, awesome. And I want to thank you again for giving your time and your expertise and the great value, which we're going to dive into today, to be a part of this expert panel to bring these resources to business owners the world over who are looking to really grow their business, leverage and scale their businesses so that they can truly be able to live the lives that they want to while also making an impact. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So let's dive in. So folks, as a reminder, the Coach and Profit Giveaway, you can get access to that at coachandprofitgiveaway.com. That's www.coachandprofitgiveaway.com. It's completely free during the weeks of May 9th to the 20th. And once you go in, you'll be able to access all these various business resources, 50 plus, all categorized nicely for you. And there you'll find Donna's her information and her gift as well. But Donna, I would like for you to, tell us a little bit more about you, the work that you do, and the people that you're working with these days.
Well, thank you. It's an honor to be part of this lineup. I'm very excited. So the work that I do, I'm the CEO and founder of 3E Marketing Solutions and also the creator of Sage Success Studio. And Sage Success Studio is an online community for midlife women entrepreneurs, which is right where I find myself in my business. And it has been an opportunity for me to help them dial in their signature body of work, to showcase their expertise so they can attract their ideal clients and tribe. And I spend my time primarily coaching them on visibility and marketing strategies. And that has been the journey that I've been on the past several years. I downsized my business right before COVID-19 hit. And so I was happy to be now running everything from my laptop, as many of us are as coaches. And so I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time, here with you, talking to many other women just like myself.
Living the laptop lifestyle, as they say, and and getting, still being able to, be visible yourself and help others to do the same. So I love that story. So the giveaway, the resource that you've made available for us is along those lines, as you are a visibility strategist. So go ahead and tell us what your gift, your resource for this giveaway is, and why it will be really a pointed item for persons to download and get a hold of today.
Perfect. Okay, so I've created a 90-day visibility planner that I actually created for myself, and then thought, well, if I could use this for my visibility, certainly there are other women out there who would benefit from it as well. And in essence, it's looking at the 90-day. I don't know if you've looked at the 12-week year or the 90-day year. It's really breaking things down into 90. I think we can get pretty overwhelmed by 365, and I find that by breaking things down into 90 days of a visibility focus, that I can dial in those strategies, those opportunities, track those outcomes. And so the way that I'm looking at that is saying, okay, here's your 90 days, put the big rocks in first. This is a Stephen Covey throwback quote about put the big rocks in first, so that they don't get pushed out. And the primary things you want for visibility stay high in your priority. So the visibility planner will help you to put the big rocks in first, to look at all those opportunities over the next 90 days and to determine where can you show up for your ideal clients and tribe. What are the best platforms and opportunities that are aligned with you, where they hang out, and then some consistency under that. I often teach my tribe, let's go an inch wide and a mile deep. Let's go compact for greater impact. And I see that being able to get dialed in over 90 days. So hopefully with the big rocks in, worksheets that they'll have, and then the 90-day planners to track your outcomes, your opportunities, and then the outcomes that will help people to really gain some traction and to really bridge to their ideal clients and to that next stage of marketing and sales.
I love that. I love that. So you're able to, is it where you can use the planner and the worksheets, et cetera, to plan your visibility for the 90 days with, over the course of a couple of days or a week with your team? Or is it activities that you'll be doing week by week?
So that would be yes and yes. So if you like to, chunk out your time and, block that in and just map that out, I tend to look at, I look at my months by themes. So now I know I'm going to go 90 days deep with 3 30-day dives. And so now I'm going to look at where are my primary dialed in visibility platforms that I want to show up over 90 days. Now, if I can plug those in, but that's great. But then opportunities like this come along that weren't on the deck when I first started that quarter. And is this in alignment with what I'm doing? Absolutely. So that gets put in there as well. So there'll be a couple, 3 calendars in there that'll be blank that you can fill them in, ways to do that in a linear way, and look at things from a high level, look at the strategy. I always say it's the pie and then the pieces. So you're looking at that from the bigger vision and then mapping it out. So yes, to do that with a VA or with your team so that you can have the plan looking forward, but then week by week and course correcting as you go. I think that's just one of the things we have to do. Sometimes we have things in such lockdown, we're missing opportunities that come right under our nose. So we want to make sure that if there is a visibility opportunity for us, that we get it in there and then we leverage it to the best of our ability.
Right. And then, you can pretty much pace yourself, like you said, depending on how you like to operate, whether you like to chunk out 90 days worth of content at a time or do it week by week, and also depending on your bandwidth, right? So if you're watching this and you don't have a team that you can kind of strategize with over, 2 or 3 days in terms of what you're doing for the quarter, and it's just you, and it's, week by week is manageable for you, or 30-day increments is manageable for you, you can do it that way as well. So it sounds like it's versatile, very versatile.
Yeah. Yes, and you could print this out and write on it. I use GoodNotes 5, so I pull all of my PDFs, and I love my little Apple Pencil, so I fill everything in that way. But I want it to be so that whatever way you interface with a planner, you've got the opportunity to do that, and that you start looking at things through that 90-day lens to really take advantage of what's out there for you in whatever way suits you best.
Great. So, and because this is, as you know, we're talking about a visibility planner, folks. Once you log in for the giveaway, and you'll see categories by which the business resources are organized. And one of those categories is visibility. Once you click on that, it will take you directly to that section where you'll find Donna's gift as well. So one of the other features of this giveaway is that some of our experts have not only presented these free business resources for you, but they've sweetened the pot a little bit with raffle, paid items that they're raffling off. So Donna has presented an item that she is raffling off, and how you'll get a chance to be eligible for this raffle is once you sign up for her free business resource, then you are automatically entered as you're on her list to qualify for the drawing so that you can win this prize. So go ahead and tell us about the item that you have on raffle and what one of your lucky subscribers will get if they win this.
So I'm super excited about this. I love this. So this is a 90-minute visibility strategy session. So this is one of my strategy sessions that I would do with a client. I'm holding nothing back on that. And my goal for that at the end of 90 minutes is that you walk away, whoever is the winner of that they would walk away with a solid strategy upcoming for their next 90 days. Something that they can implement right away, some next best steps, and some things to look out for coming up over the course of the 90 days. Now, I did forget to mention that in the giveaway that's available to everyone, anyone who downloads that will also have opportunity for a clarity call. So those who would like that certainly can, but then someone else will take that deep dive with me over 90 minutes for a visibility strategy session. Looking forward to that.
Right, and the visibility, so everybody will be eligible for downloading the planner, and you'll get a complimentary clarity call to help you customize what you're doing. But
Yep.
one lucky person will have an opportunity for the 90-minute visibility strategy session.
Yes, and I'm happy to record that if they like, so that they can go away and work on things later on. So I'm looking forward to whoever that will be and working together. So it's exciting.
Nice, nice, nice. So as we're talking visibility, right? And it's going to make some persons watching this are going to perk up and say, yes, I'm going to get the panel because I'm dying to get visible. I want to get out there. I want more persons to see me. And some persons are going to possibly be shying away and saying, I'm not quite sure. I kind of want to stay in my own corner, but I still want to, grow, leverage, and scale my business to 6 figures and beyond, right? I want to ask you, for those watching, no matter where you fall on the scale, on the spectrum, what do you find to be one of the biggest mistakes that people make as relates to either their outlook on visibility or their attitude towards visibility or their efforts when they're working on increasing and up-leveling their visibility?
Well, first of all, I love that question because that frames visibility. This allows us to frame and reframe and flip the script a little bit on visibility. I think visibility overwhelms. Here's an opportunity to be seen, which makes people like, yikes, now I'm going to be seen, right? So that kind of is the yay and the nay of it. And I think if we look at visibility so that we can be seen, it's your eyes on me, right? So that means I think that's where some of that perfectionism comes in, some of the imposter syndrome, some of this is where we dial it back and possibly tap the brakes a little on our visibility. But if we frame it a different way, if we say my visibility is so that I can be found, now it's other centric. The focus is on the other, not on me. And so now I'm going to show up with solutions and remedies and opportunities to help people push past their pain points. And that allows the shift in that focus. I know for me, that was enormous. Just being able to turn it around. We have, so that we can be seen, we've got bios and we've got, awards we've won or books we've written, and all of those things are all wonderful. But in the mind of our client, a lot of times they need to know they're vetting us. They're checking us all out and trying to determine, is this the best person to help me get from A to B, from B to C? And I think when we show up and we're solution oriented, we're other centric, our visibility is so that we can be found by our ideal client, energy changes and the perfectionism goes away. Now we come from service and it becomes an act of graciousness and love and assistance and support. And that changes everything about visibility.
I love that reframe. And it reminds me too of, really remembering the reason that you started your business was to help others, to be able to make an impact in other people's lives. And from the way that you're explaining it in terms of the reframe or shifting the way that you look at visibility, by getting visible, you have an opportunity to reach more persons and continue to help more people with the work that you're doing.
Yes. And I think the other thing for visibility is being clear that this is a process and a continuum, and that, it leads to our marketing, which eventually leads to sales, but that this is about nurture. This is about, trust building. This is about bolstering that trust and confidence. And so I would hope that as people look at visibility, it lets them breathe a little easier, that we don't have to jump right in with both feet to marketing, that we can show up. Presence precedes profit. We can show up and be of value and help people achieve their goals. And that bolsters a little trust bond in their mind for us. And that's a good thing. And over time, as we show up consistently with that, we become that go-to and that trusted resource. And that's a great way to bridge to people that you most want to help.
Yes. And that's when, the magic starts to happen in your business and things really start to, really take off if you've been in a place where that hasn't been happening before. So on the flip side of that, right, as persons are watching, what is one takeaway that you want for persons to really leave with? They're sold on the fact that they want to get visible, they can do it. It doesn't have to be scary. They have a planner, as well as they're going to be able to have a sit down with you in a complimentary clarity call. What else would you like for them to leave with as they're watching today?
So part of it is to know who you want to reach out to, and then tie your why to your tribe. So when we do that, then when we show up, we can show up consistently. You cannot be everywhere. And I think just this endless opportunity for visibility can make our heads spin, because we think, well, how can I be here and here and here and here? Short answer, you can't. With any consistency, any traction and excellence, I'd rather see you be a few places and really show up full on and step full in and really become a trusted, valued expert than try to be all things to all people and everywhere, which doesn't allow you to gain any traction. Back to the inch wide and mile deep, back to compact for greater impact. And that allows you then to show up consistently over 90 days. Something doesn't work in the next 90, take that off the deck, put something else in its place and go again. But I'd rather see us as women take our energy and put it in a place where we can really show up fully than make ourselves harried and worn out, trying to hustle and be all over the place. It's just a more gracious way of stepping into visibility that I think, again, honors your bandwidth, as you said earlier.
Yeah, great advice. And as we wrap up, I want to know where persons can find you online as the visibility and marketing strategist. Where are you dialing in and really staying focused in terms of the platforms where you're hanging out, that persons can stay in touch with you, be able to continue to get more visibility tips and follow what you're doing online?
Well, you can always follow me on my website at sagesuccessstudio.com, but I do have a Facebook group called Sage Success Studio where I'm very active. I show up there live every Friday. And I would love for people to come in and join the group. It's facebook.com groups/Sage Success Studio. So I'd love for women to come in and join me there and contribute and get to know some other women who are also stepping into greater visibility as well.
Great. Thank you so much again for being a part of this, the Coach and Profit giveaway. Again, folks, you can join us at coachandprofitgiveaway.com. That's coachandprofitgiveaway.com. I look forward to seeing you on the next interview. And thanks again, Donna. Bye, everyone.
Bye.